Owning it means taking responsibility for your actions, your words, your decisions, your failures, your successes, and ultimately your life and your destiny. If your career, your business, or your relationship is failing, then you need to figure out how to change yourself and fix the problems. Don't make excuses or blame everyone around you. Own the fact that every part of your life belongs to you and is affected by how you think and act. I like to make this comparison. One day I was eating dinner in a restaurant and a mother and her young son were sitting at the table next to me. The kid was throwing breadsticks and the mum was just sitting there sipping her glass of wine, allowing it to happen. Food was flying all over the restaurant while people were trying to enjoy their meals. "He's working through a phase," she explained with a smile as a breadstick soared over my head. I bit my tongue, which is hard for me. We all know how direct I am. But what I wanted to say was, I have a very simple solution to work through that phase. Tell your child, put the breadstick down right now or we are leaving. It made me furious that the mother was not taking any responsibility for her ill-mannered child. And yet, I see this situation all the time. It's a fucking epidemic. People shirking responsibility, burying their heads in the sand, pointing the finger of blame at everyone else, and not wanting to take control of a difficult situation. Some people don't want to admit that they are the problem. They refuse to own it. A lot of people write to me asking for help and advice. I get questions about everything, from how to style hair, I have 32 years in the hair industry under my belt, and where I get my clothes, my little secret, to how to deal with credit card debt, bossy spouses, and the fucking idiots they work with. I decided to write this book because I enjoy helping people, and because I think the world would be a better place if we all took more responsibility for ourselves and our lives. On my Bravo show, Tabatha Takes Over, I've taken over countless businesses and shown them the error of their ways. Most of them heed my advice, and often I'm impressed when I go back 6 weeks or 6 months later and see how they have improved their profits and how happy their staff and customers are. A few don't listen to me, and they're out of business. Check out the Q&A section at the end of the book for my answers to some of the common business questions that I've received. Although every business I advise is different and their problems are somewhat unique, the one thing that they all have in common is the approach I bring to solving their problems. I've learned never to sugarcoat things. You need to be honest, direct, and sometimes blunt about what is going on in a situation if you really want to change it and build success. Change is hard, and a lot of people would prefer to sit comfortably in misery and routine than deal with the hard work of boat rocking that needs to happen. Most of the businesses I go into need a head-to-toe overhaul. Things have gone from bad to shit, and now there is no alternative but for me to come in and close everything down for a week, tear the place apart, teach everyone to behave like grown-ups, and start over. I use tough love because I have very little time and I don't tolerate attitude, excuses, lateness, or laziness. I observe, inspect, and meet with everyone involved to get all sides of the story. Then, when I've seen enough, I take the owner's keys away as a symbol of power. They don't get them back until I see they have started to make the changes needed and they are owning it. In the case of this book, you will have to assess for yourself when you are ready and deserving of your keys. So imagine that right now I am taking them. They are mine for the next 16 chapters, and when you feel like you are ready and able to own your life, you will take them back and use them to open yourself up to great success. Your success is my success, so we're in this together. I believe my approach to owning it isn't just about helping businesses and their owners. It is applicable to everything in life, from relationships to child rearing. My approach comes from years of personal experience, which I'll be sharing with you. A few things I know for certain: goals will change. Circumstances will change. People will come and go in your life.